Hey, it's Horror Hero Figs. 31 days of horror. It's continuing. It's the last day, so we're going to do it up a little extra. We got a huge haul today. If you guys are joining the channel for the first time, of course, hit that subscribe button. Drop a like if you want me to unbox this one, that one, that. I think there's a total of 10, maybe even more. And you already know we got some fans over here. They've been waiting. They said, WHF, what's good, my bro? I'll tell you what's good. It's going to be USPS priority mail. Bring a first round trip right here to the WHF fam, and the extra tape ain't gonna stop me. No, we'll just pull it apart, and I think in total there's anywhere between 15 to 20 of these little lads in here. It looks like the seller did individually wrap all of them. We're gonna start out with the first one right here, and that's gonna be Jason Voorhees. I see the mask. We're seeing the blade coming through the tape. If it will only get out of there, here we have it right now. And this is based off the first one. I know there was a release, I think, about second or third series down the road, but this is the very first one and the most rare out of the two. If you want something more OG, this is going to be the one to do it. I really like all the stuff that they captured right here around the strap. You can see how it just kind of wraps all the way around, and also the wrinkles. Really like how they managed to do that. And it would have been really nice to see if the mask was actually removable. You can't take it off. It's on there pre-molded, and it is expected. Funko Pop, they never went above and beyond, but I am seeing it at least on the shirt. We're seeing all that dirt, little hints of green on the pants. We're getting all that black scraping, all those tears, and the blood gushing through that. Look at that, dude. Let's go ahead and get a villain in here. We're gonna get who we got over here. We got a clown, and not just any clown, but Captain Spalding, R.I.P., one of the late greats. Now, one thing that I'm gonna point is that if they continue this, let's say the trend continues and they release like different versions, it'd be really nice if they stepped up the articulation game, because I know, I get it, it's a mini, but at the same time, like, had the arms, at least give me 5 points of articulation. That's all I'm asking. Now, Captain Spalding, they had another piece, it can't be removed, but we are getting all that great paint. You can see the little accents of pink right here, the bright blue up front with all the buttons, and even the stars right here on the pants. It's all being captured right there in 2013 Spook Show Deluxe. Is that what it is, Hero Fix? Some of these are exclusives. Some of them were exclusive to Toys R Us. Hero Fix, no, they weren't. That was already dead. The only one to blame is Sam. Sam, are you gonna come out, Hero Fix? I don't know. I kind of want to stay in here. I've been enjoying my piece right here before you decided to pick us up. Dude, I love all these horror characters, dude. Anything they're gonna bring, you know we're gonna get it. So that's why you gotta sub. If you are stopping to the channel for the first time, don't get a bite, man. Don't get bitten. Don't be that lazy sucker that you thought that you were gonna get right there on Trick or Treat. No, it's 2020. You can't be knocking up and say, yo, Trick or Treat, give me something good to eat. What do we got? We got Hannibal for the next runner-up. All these are taped heavily, man. The protection came a little bit stronger than I wanted, and you're gonna have to, because that mouth guard, dude, that's gonna clamp on there real tight. And as it should, because you don't want to free the man. You don't want to take that off. You also don't want to take off the shirt. Hero Fix, it's not a shirt, and you ain't gonna be able to. It's all strapped up. It's tied down. So if the man is gonna be the brand new blue, because that's what it is. The new orange, it's the new blue, and I'm gonna start wrapping all these together. Said nobody ever. We're gonna gash them. We're gonna thrash them, and we're gonna eventually, yes, we'll round them up at the end. Let's get all. We got 1, 2, 3. So we got a total of 5 more left in here, and the next one is gonna be dun 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 dun. That's not the theme, but if it was the theme, it would be blood everywhere. Michael Myers right now, debut happening on the WHF channel, and we wouldn't want it any other way. No, not without the blood all over the freaking trench outfit, man. The knife, look at that. It is covered up from top all the way to the bottom, and even on the mask, a little bit on the forehead, on the cheeky with the hair slicked back. It's a Friday night. We're taking everybody out to Mickey D's. And I know that's not the restaurant of choice, but for me, that was fancy. That was as fancy as we got. Dad wouldn't take us out. If you did, I'll tell you what. First, we'd go to the park. You'd make sure we get all that energy out. That's when Patrick would show up, and we ain't singing the song. Okay, we're gonna do it. It's Pat. Oh yeah, it's Pat. No, it's Patrick Bateman, and he's already covered himself with the full-on suit. It is translucent. You can see right through it. So if you were wondering what kind of tie he was wondering, well, it's red. It's got to match the red and the blood. They just tie together, and so does that blade, man. Oh, dude, I love this one. I don't know what it is about this translucent, but I am really digging it. Maybe because it's all childhood. It's what it is. Anything that just resembles childhood, it's all got to be brought back in adult form, and that's what a lot of these characters were for me. I'm sure people will disagree. Some people might say, like, I don't know, who's that guy? The pink purple guy? Barney? Yeah, this is when Freddy Krueger shows up. He starts slicing and dicing. He gets into your nightmares. He brings the claws. He shows you all those freaking tears, all those nightmares that the man has gone through. Yep, it's right here, right now, on the red with a little bit of green, even a little bit of, I know, look, for Christmas it's far away, but today we're going to celebrate it at least 2 months early. And I know some may disagree, because I'm sure a good majority of people that are watching this, They are hardcore, die-hard, Freddy Krueger, Friday the 13th, Halloween, and everything that scares the chidlings, the skidlings. The hubby, he ain't gonna be in this video. Well, he actually is gonna be, but it's gonna be in one of the boxes that you'll see here later on. But we'll see the wifey right now, because we need the bride of Chucky. Yes, it is. The heart, even up on the chest. I am not seeing any blood. Keep in mind, this is prior to the bloody gore and death that we did see prior to the video. The hair, beautiful blonde locks, carrying through that nice black leather jacket, and the wedding dress, the only dress that you ought to be wearing right there on your wedding night. Now, we did ramp through this entire box, so we can go ahead and clear it out of the way. Which one you want to do? You want to do the pink? Let's get the next big one out, man. We got to continue the trend. Where did we put the knife? Well, if you look underneath the bubble wrap, bro, you just might find it. We found it today. We're going to use it right now, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to get this open, and that would just be tragic. And this man, yes, crossing my fingers, I was like, please, next box, don't individually wrap these figures. And it looks like they didn't, because Pennywise has brought up the very first one with inside the box, and this one is loaded, you guys. And when I say loaded, just know that all the teeth, with the hair, with all the buttons. Hold on, Hero Fix, didn't you get an earlier version of Pennywise? No, you are thinking of Captain Spalding, but it is a pretty good comparison. I mean, after all, they are both clowns. They are both sharing that bright, unique character of the freaking circus act that nobody wants to see. And if you don't want to see it, don't bring this shirt. You might forget it. Let's get the rest out. Chucky, here you are, man. We were looking for you. The bride, she was waiting. She was actually coming down the aisle. This is what happened, right? True story. Before the video had gone down, this lady, she was the first one down, right? The whole song was playing. And then Chucky shows up and he says, nah, chick. He just sliced her. He's like, bro, it's the first night, man. It's our honeymoon. We can't be celebrating it like that. And that's when we truly determine the meaning of what the good guy means, because that's what it's supposed to be written across the chest. Keep in mind, those little tiny miniature details, they ain't going to be captured all within. Let me take this up. I want to take one off so that way we can go ahead. We can give it to Ghostface. Unless if Ghostface comes with his own, well, it wouldn't be the man of the dark if he didn't have his own. And this, what is it? I want to find this out right now. When anybody's watching this, if it's Pop, I want you guys to tell me what determines of who actually gets blood on their accessory. I think for Ghostface, he went through quite a bit in one summer alone, so rightfully so for the man to bring all that within the figgy on the back right there. You can see not much to cover when it does come to Ghostface. Keep in mind that most of the detail, it's going to be within the mask, and it's going to be within the Predator. Yeah, that's right. Predator versus Predator. And I know you were expecting for it to be Alien, but it's a dual combination, and it's not the exact same one. This is the chase. You can tell that the green, it's normally blood that determines like what the original one is, as opposed to the one that they were going with the variant. So this is going to be the variant for sure. And if I'm wrong, guess what? You don't know anything about Pops. Look, man, I'm new to the collecting game. We're bringing it up. We're trying it out. I don't know what it is, you guys. When it comes to horror, whether it's like regular 7-inch scale or miniature form, I think that Slender Man, he will bring it just right. He did it all those years on YouTube. That's where the growth happened. That's where the origin started. And it's going to go down right now on the channel, as well as, oh, we do have Alien. Yes, sirree. Hold on. Predator, we got a couple of, now we got a handicap match. We got a 2-on-1 handicap match. Well, technically, it's a tag team match, because at the end of the day, we got a little side gig coming out of the mouth, but ultimately, it's still one guy. You know what I'm talking about, man. Come on, get over here. This is actually pretty neat, man. Let's check out the back, see what's going on with the situation, because all that tubing and piping, this is how you connect to the family. Yes, when you're an alien, it's true, man. You're up in the ship. You don't know what to do, how to spend the time, so you're going to bring a little bit of ash. That's right. We got the blade. We got the saw. We got the chainsaw. Zzz. You knew it was going to happen, and if it didn't, all the blood wouldn't have gone down on the face, across the shirt, with the ripped off sleeve. That's how you do it. The last three characters, these are not horror. These are little extra ones that we're throwing in here. I think this is a Star Trek, and I don't know who the hell this guy is, but he brought the spatula. He's going to be ready to have that epic breakfast. Let's get the next one out, you guys. We are halfway through. Actually, we're not even halfway through, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we still got 5 packages, even though we've gone through massive boxes of all pure horror. And yeah, oh my gosh, American Horror Story. It's going down right now. So many different versions of the clown, but we're going to love them all. And I do wish that at some point we get to see this in official NECA scale. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, you can make a whole line devoted of American Horror Story, but this one was the scariest, man. I love the story about this. Give me your story. If you guys watched the whole series, let me know what you guys thought about it. I know that this is definitely a gem and a brand new character being introduced with the OGs. I mean, because a lot of these guys, you're talking about the 80s, you're talking about the 90s, even going into like the 2000s, and then being reinvented the way that Hollywood has been doing it. All right, we got one more package, you guys. This one is apparently seems to be wrapped up in a bunch of newspaper, and it's not horror newspaper. This is actually based off a $70,000 write-off for Trump's hair care. Are you kidding me? You can't make this up, you guys. For real. All right, let's get it out, you guys. We got one more piece coming through right here. You guys want to continue reading the newspaper? Well, by the time you finally get them unwrapped, you'll see that Leatherface finally wanted to escape with the chainsaw right now. What is good? Even the little buck teeth, man. Now, Leatherface never really did have those. I mean, he did have some messed up teeth. There is no doubt about that, but not the way that is being represented really here. Pretty cool still. I do like the chainsaw. I like the strap, the pants, the shirt. It's all being brought real well, as it should, because the expectation of what was going down with the whole unboxing of it, it was a little bit much. Don't do it next time. This is what I'm going to do next time I hop on eBay and I start picking up all these. I'm a Tom seller. Please don't wrap up as many times as you guys are doing it, because this man is also doing it. Hold on. We got extra layer of tape. We got tapey, but you know what? I got knife. Let's introduce this man that doesn't want to come out, and it will come out, but Edward Scissorhands, at least from what I'm picking up, at least by the hairstyle, it could be someone else. It's not. It's the right man, and all they're trying to do is making sure that the figgy arrives safely and securely. Well, check this out. When you got saws and blades going on right here, you ain't gonna be able to do anything. My question is, this is one thing I always wanted to know, like behind the scenes, if we ever get to know like the truth about some of these characters, how the heck does this man wipe his ass? True story, man. That would be a real struggle if your blades, if your hands were just covered right there and there was nothing you could do, and it's not like you can slide it off. Whoa, hold on, you guys. We got a lot going on. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have some necklaces. Hold on. Someone is bringing in a little extra, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and share it with you because I think you guys might like this. We got, it looks like skeleton neck. What is going on? This is a cool little extra. The seller did not describe throwing this, but you know what? We're going to take all 3 different versions, and I know there was one extra one. Here's a little kid that wanted to go trick-or-treating but couldn't find the costume, and instead he found Pennywise and 3 of the most scariest demonic versions, and I'm going to cover all 3. This one, we got the hat right there. You can see the heart. You can see a happy-go-lucky Pennywise, like before he got mad, before he tried scaring you and sticking out the tongue. This is what he was trying to go with, and I got to go with this one as my favorite, as the top candidate out of all 3. Why did we get 3? Well, again, it was a lot. Sometimes you score big, sometimes you lose, but I don't think we lost, not until we get the last one. The taping on this one, it's very intricate. I got my knife, so we don't have to worry. There's no hustle game going on right now until we get it all on package, and this is the last one, so let's hope that it's a good one. And hold on, we got Georgie. We got little Georgie. It would not be a horror video without Georgie, and it was bought loose, so the fact that he threw in the box and still in packaging, all right, my friend, I am down for this. We were down actually in the beginning, and we're gonna do it with the OG. Where's the OG? Here's the OG. Georgie, you brought my little boat. Isn't that what you wanted? Isn't that what you called me in for? And then you freaking killed me? Oh, Georgie, it's a sad story. It's a long story. We ain't describing it, but we are gonna cover as to what went down in today's video. Look at this, you guys. Horror beyond belief. You already know it's gonna keep growing. 2020, it's only the beginning, so if you are joining the channel for the first time, what are you guys gonna tell them? Tell the WHF fam, hit the subscribe button if you're new, drop a like, and we'll see you on the next one. Georgie, oh, did we miss you, sir?